Hello guys, welcome back to Chill Plays. In today's video, we're gonna be playing Mount Everest climbing roleplay. This game is all about climbing on the tallest mountain in the world, Mount Everest. To start everything off, let's suit up. To the new players, you need to wear the items from the camp storage by clicking the item, and wear outfit or not. And don't forget about refilling your water and oxygen levels or you die. Now, we are suited up and ready to climb Mount Everest, and we should be careful when climbing or else you die. This commonly happens to new players, so I decided to give tips on this video. I wasn't pretty much careful, so be careful. New players playing this game for the first time to avoid losing a lot of health. Anyways, let's continue until we reach Camp 1, the first checkpoint ever. Oh well, you can easily find some shortcuts while climbing Mount Everest. It can save you seconds or minutes instead of taking the normal way anyways. Let's just continue furthermore till Camp 1. Once you get up to this point while climbing the mountain, you can clearly see that there is a sign saying path to Camp 1 or other things when it reminds you to be cautious, so pay attention to it. Oh yes, we made it to Camp 1. Finally, we can refill our water and oxygen levels and heal our health to the fullest to continue throughout the adventure. Let's continue and be careful or cautious for now. Oh, well, after climbing Mount Everest, just for 3 to 7 minutes or so, new players or us will stumble over a sign telling us a warning of something dangerous to pass through, and it needs to be extra careful. And a reminder to not die while climbing Mount Everest is to always drink your water bottle in your inventory at all times. If your thirstiness or water level is very low anyways, let's just continue on. Oh whoa, after climbing for a while, you can get money from climbing this high up in Mount Everest. You can also get this when it is your first time playing. Anyways, let's continue climbing. Oh, well, if you climb up this high or higher, you'll receive a message on the top of your screen that you need to find more oxygen to survive. So does water. If you don't have enough oxygen, your character will appear quite slow. So you need to find a nearby camp like Camp 1 and Camp 2. So once you see this message, you should be very quick to reach those camps. So I gotta hurry up now. Also, if you have low health or not much, you can possibly stumble upon a healing campfire, which is common in the 4 camps. So let's continue furthermore into the adventure of Mount Everest. Oh yes, we finally managed to get to Camp 2, and the distance between Camp 2 to Camp 3 is really far up to the mountains that possibly go through the clouds, so be prepared for the harsh weather. Oh, well, if you made it this far, you probably don't know about this. This is the part where you climb, using a gear and an anchor to secure you as you climb to the very top of this huge snow wall. Well, that was pretty quick. I hope you learned very fast on that climbing part. I did. Anyways, let's continue up the mountain, and we are 5% to Camp 3. It is a long way up, so don't die, I guess. Oh, great. We have a quick break here on raising our oxygen and water levels to a full 100% to continue furthermore without dying. And be careful from cliffs somewhere in this video. So, let's go. Oh, well, we once again received another cash reward. Also, spoilers that the higher you climb the mountain, the more money you get on your cash reward, or commonly known as payout, so, let's go. Oh, well, once again, we stumbled across the snow climbing part where you have to climb to the top. And possibly, we are quite halfway there to Camp 3. And after Camp 3, it's gonna get worse, so, let's go. Oh, yes, after, like, 7 to 10 minutes of climbing Mount Everest, we finally got up to Camp 3. What an exhausting way up in the mountain. So, let's prepare and try to get to Camp 4. So, let's risk it for our good. So, we stumbled across another quick break, but there's only oxygen here, so if you have low oxygen and made it this far, you can fill your oxygen levels up. And so does water anyways. Let's go. Oh, well, that was hard to get through. We faced multiple times of the hardest parts while going to Camp 4, and it was crazy. At least we made it to Camp 4. And now, it is time for the very final stretch to the summit of Mount Everest. So whenever you make it this far, you are a legend. So if you as a new player made it this far, try your best not to die. So now, let's continue and risk it. Oh, I lost my grip onto the ladder. Luckily, I have some gear that is anchors for me not to slip furthermore down the mountain and die, so be careful while at this part. You could lose progress. Well, we made it up this far, and oh my, someone lost their grip and fell. Did they fall through the cave? Oh, they managed to hang on pretty tight onto the snow. Well, this part is a challenge for us. This is where a lot of new players struggle to climb this part, and it's because the ladders are not positioned correctly and possibly make players fall down. And oh my, the same guy fell down 2 times. Oh, I lost my grip once again onto an extraordinary fall onto the snow. Luckily, we always have gear to save us from further falls, and if we don't, then we fall straight to the start or in camp. And oh my, the same guy who fell 2 times in a row has died with the final fall through the cave going down and downward further to the mountain. We witnessed a sad, tragic incident on Mount Everest. Anyways, let's continue throughout Mount Everest till we reach the summit. And we made it through the ladder. I lost grip on and fell. Yes, we did it. Oh great, please don't fall. Please don't fall. Oh my, we just survived another extraordinary fall, Al. We are at 27% of our health. Luckily, we landed near where we did an extraordinary fall. Yes, we recovered. And oh, we are about to fall. Oh my, we just survived another extraordinary fall. And the good news is that we survived. But the bad news is my low health. At a whopping 6% out of 100 health from my character. And yes, we made it over the ladder that caused me 3 falls and lost an extraordinary 86% of my health. I'm glad we can finally continue and recover. But let's be very delicately careful, or else the game is over for me. Oh well, this is the death bridge, and if you mess up with one tiny mistake and slip off the bridge, you know that you're done for, and reset all the way back to the beginning. Let's finish the final stretch. Wait a minute, this curve that goes up is quite similar. Wait a minute, I see the trek of rope going up to the summit of Mount Everest. Let's go, hurry up to the summit, and yes, we made it to the summit of the world's tallest mountain, standing a whopping 8,849 feet 29.032 feet Mount Everest, and we have also 2 players summiting this mountain behind me all along. This was a great accomplishment to summit a hard conquering mountain once and for all. Well, it ends here. Thanks for watching and see you in the next